Hey guys, welcome back to episode 75 of Animal Crossing. And now we're just gonna continue on. And tonight is the stream, so if anyone wants to come tonight, it's at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It'll be on my channel. I'll have a couple of bulletins talking about it, and that's pretty much it for that part. As far as what I have to talk about X Factor results today, and wow, I'm still reeling about last night. I'm a little bit disappointed at mainly one person. I mean, I don't know. There goes Peanut or Pecan or whatever her name is, some kind of chipmunk, whatever her name is. Okay, so as far as X Factor results goes, I was really upset. Mainly because I just don't really understand what is going through that brain of Nicole. You know, I don't know. Okay. Let me just start by saying this. Lenny Kravitz and what's her face, Mary J. Blige, they were okay. I didn't have a problem with them, but it wasn't fantastic. It wasn't bad either. So I think Mary was better, to be honest. As far as I'm trying to think, the results, Josh was saved first, but that was a surprise for me. I really thought she was going to be in the bottom, but okay, whatever. Chris was safe, and then Melanie was safe. And so the bottom two ended up being Marcus again. For the third time in a row, Marcus is in that bottom two or three. Yeah, that's great. That's just great, you know? And Rachel was there in the bottom, which I totally not surprised that Rachel was in the bottom, because last night Rachel was not good. But the thing is, I was really not impressed, you know, with the night. I mean, in terms of the performances, they basically Mark is saying, "I'm going down" or something like that. Yeah, I think it was called "I'm Going Down," and it was okay. I still feel like it sounded a little bit off key to me. I don't know. It didn't feel like it was like in tune. Rachel sang her song "I'd Rather Go Blind" by Etta James. That was her best performance of the season so far. I think she did a great job with that song, reprising it. So I really felt like, even though Rachel was not that great last night, or maybe not last night, but the night before with Wednesday night, even though she was not fantastic that night, she was okay on both songs. I thought she deserves maybe to stay another week. And that's another thing too about Marcus. I mean, Marcus has been in the bottom 3 times, you know, and he keeps being in the bottom 3 times, you know, so keeps getting in the bottom, you know, so don't you think by now it's time to get rid of him, you know? I don't know. I'm just so really pissed off, because Nicole really was the reason why Rachel went home. It has nothing to do with, you know, it has nothing to do with the voting process or anything. Based off of last night, I could see why Rachel got the lowest number of votes, because she wasn't that great, you know, but at the same time, you know, the judges' choices are based off of last night and today, and yesterday. So, you know, you have to make the right decision, and I think you have to take precedence, because Rachel's performance was better than any of the 6 performances they gave, the 2 that they gave on Tuesday and on Wednesday, and 1 they gave on Thursday, you know. Rachel's Thursday performance was really strong and the best of all 6 performances that Marcus or Rachel gave. So, I was not impressed by the fact that Rachel got eliminated, because she sang better that night. That's why. If she didn't sing better, or if they were both mediocre or whatever, or bad, then I would say, okay, maybe Rachel should go. But the fact of the matter is, it got very close, because she did better tonight, and I think this I have to look at the one performance that was the best, and Rachel's was the best, so therefore Rachel should have stayed, you know? And I'm just really not that impressed with the fact that she didn't stay. And that, you know, LA, of course, he's gonna send Rachel home. Fine, you know, I totally understand that because, you know, you're not gonna vote for the same person that's on your team, you know. So I understand that he voting for Rachel. I also understand that Simon votes for Marcus because, you know, again, Rachel's on his team, so he's gonna vote for the opposite person. As far as the two girls go, Nicole and what's her face, Paula. As far as Nicole and Paula goes, you know, it came down to Paula next. She said that Rachel sang better, and I agreed with that, so she chose Marcus to go. So it wasn't Paula's fault, you know. And so it was 2 against Marcus, 1 against Rachel. And it comes to Nicole. Now, when I look at her, I'm like, oh god, she's gonna do something stupid. I automatically knew, as soon as I looked at her face, I knew she was going to do something stupid, you know. And, you know, whenever you get emotional, you know, it's okay to get emotional, but when you make decisions when you're emotional, you may regret your decisions in the long run. In the long run, okay? I just feel like she totally made it an emotional thing that she could not figure out how to do it. If she just thought about it very carefully, I think she would have come to the conclusion that Marcus should have been voted out by the judges. So yeah, now I'm gonna go to the city and I'm gonna go take a look and see if Red has any new items today. And then we'll come back and I don't know. We'll see what happens with Red, okay. Okay, so I'm here now. Alright, so now let's go to Gracie's first and see if there's anything in Gracie. It sounds weird right now. Sounds like Italy. Grace. Yeah. I really love Gracie because she overcharges everything, which is absolutely unnecessary. And I don't see anything different, so there you go, I'm leaving. Okay. Oh, it's noon. Alright, so I guess I'll go to Red's to see if there's anything new here. If there isn't, then and there is stuff new. Wow. So, ooh, let's grab this. Alright, strange painting. That's a good one. I think I'll buy that. How much is it? 3,000, I think? I think all the paintings are pretty much the same. $39.20. Okay. I'll pay that price, even though you're still ribbing me off twice as much as what is... I guess I'll look at Amazing Machine. 7,200. No. Whatever. Sorry. He doesn't want to... I use a chainsaw to slash these prices. Okay. Nobody wants to get your invitation. Did you just see Aurora's invitation? She said, no thanks. She don't want to deal with people like you. But anyways, so yeah, now I'll go back. Probably cut this out here, and then, I don't know, then we'll keep moving on. But as far as everything else goes, yeah, I mean, Nicole had the opportunity to vote out Marcus, and yet she got emotional, and I knew that when she got emotional, she was going to be doing something stupid. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or girl, you know, if you do something on emotion, you're going to freaking regret it, you know, because you got to make decisions that are logical and correct. And this was not logical nor correct, no correct, so I totally felt like Nicole should get full 100% blame for Rachel going home. Because if she said Marcus would have went home. Rachel wouldn't. She voted for Rachel. What a dumbhead. And then it came to a deadlock, and Rachel had the lowest number of votes. Which again, I was not surprised. I already said it too earlier in this episode, but yeah, she said it. Rachel was out. Rachel started crying, and I totally kind of agree with that because it's all your fault, Nicole. It's all your freaking fault. You know, you did it. It was your doing that caused her to go home. And man, when she when what's his face, Steve, asked her what she was gonna say, if she was gonna say anything, she just said nothing and she got booed. Wow. I mean, there was a lot of people that wanted Rachel to stay, and when Rachel's name got called as the lowest number of votes, everyone was furious. And I totally agree, because Nicole screwed her over. And Marcus was safe. It was just really weird. I mean, like, oh my goodness. Nicole. Probably the most hated person, even more than Astro, you know, on the show. I just think she doesn't bring anything to the judging table. She's not a real judge. She's not a real mentor either, because I don't really feel like she's old enough or experienced enough. You know, she can't criticize very well, and I just think she does a horrible job at what she's supposed to do. So, you know, that was how X Factor, and that's it for today. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys later. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to stream tonight. Bye.